Today is Tuesday, August 25th of 2020. Today we are going to read Story 3. Our guiding question is, what realistic jobs do you think match your interest? Our do now will be a vocational question of the day, and as always, remember camera on, mic on mute, and ready to learn. Our do now. Vocational question of the day. Do you like working with numbers, math? I personally am not good at math. So today we are going to read Story 3. Your outlook matters. Let's begin. 4 friends meet people working jobs in realistic paths. David picked up his cell phone and texted Mateo. Want to play video games? We played video games last night, Mateo said. Let's do something else. How about going to the movie Super Monday? Sounds good, David agreed. See you at 4:30. We can take the bus. Meet me at the bus stop on your corner. Later, Mateo and David were on the bus in the front row. Did you notice how the driver greeted each person as they got on the bus? Said David. She seems to like her job. Speaking of jobs, did you take the career test at school today? David answered. I did. I guess I'm a realistic. I'm a doer. I like to work with my hands, fix things, and solve problems. My teacher said that's probably why I like playing video games. Does that mean you should play video games all the time? Mateo asked. David said, I wish. It means that a hands-on career is realistic for me. They arrived at the theater and said goodbye to the bus driver. Outside the theater, they saw 2 of their friends. David said, Hi, Alexis. Hello, Emily. Let's get tickets and sit together. The 4 friends went to the ticket window. The girl selling tickets said, You will have to wait just a few minutes. Our computer is down, and I am waiting for the IT guy to come and fix it. Just then, a guy came rushing into the booth. What's going on with your computer? He asked. The ticket seller answered, I'm not exactly sure. I was typing in the number of movie tickets and it just froze up. The IT guy checked a few wires in the back of the machine and got the computer working again. Here are your movie tickets, he said, handing them their ticket stubs. Mateo smiled at David. Now that looks like the perfect hands-on job for you, he said. As they walked toward theater number 3, David said, You're right, Mateo. I never thought of having a job in IT. But now that I see it in action, I think it could be a realistic career for me. What are you talking about? Emily asked. Mateo explained what David told him about the career test. Then Emily said, I bet I will be interested in a realistic career too. I love working with my hands and fixing things. The movie started and they quit talking. 2 hours later, they stood up and stretched. Alexis said, That was a lot better than I thought it would be. David laughed. Did you expect the movie to be bad? He asked. I thought it would be just okay, Alexis said. Mateo laughed. Me too, Alexis, but it was better than okay. Are you guys hungry? Together, David and Mateo said yes. David added, Let's go get pizza at Julio's. It's only 2 blocks away. We can walk. They ordered at Julio's counter. Then they sat at the round table in the window. They were talking about the movie when the chef came to their table. She was wearing a puffy white hat and a smudged white apron. She said, I'm Pizza Chef Angela. The server told me one of you can't eat eggs. Our stuffed crust is made with eggs. Could you have thin crust instead? The four friends nodded at each other. Then Emily said, Sure, that will be fine. David asked, Is it fun being a chef? Pizza chef, Angela said. I think so. I've always liked to work with my hands, and cooking and preparing meals lets me do just that. I also really like planning new pizzas. So I'm happy to have this job. Besides, it pays the bills. She smiled and went back to the kitchen. Now there is another realistic job, David, Mateo said. It sure is, David agreed. Soon their pizza arrived and they ate. Then David said, Want to come to my place? We can play video games. Mateo said, You've got video games on the brain, David. Emily said, Sounds like fun. What do you think, Alexis? Sure, Alexis agreed. You in, Mateo? David asked. Yeah, let's go. We better hurry and finish. The next bus comes soon. As they rode the bus, Alexis said, I have a cousin who is a medical technician. She says that the job is hands-on and requires a lot of problem solving. But she loves it. I bet that would be another good realistic career for you, David. David said, I bet it depends on your outlook. It's a great job if you're good with machines and like working in a hospital. And besides that, it pays the bills. You got it. Alexis said. Mateo and David chuckled a little. When they got off the bus, David said, Speaking of paying the bills, last one to the video game buys the next pizza. Well done. That was story 3. That is the lesson for today. See you later.